In this tutorial, you're going to learn how to enter lyrics, page text, and other text within a Cubase score. One of the most common uses of Cubase notation is to produce scores of songs. In such cases, you'll need to add lyrics, a composer, a title, and other page text to help other people read your score. Have a look at this Cubase project. Let's begin by selecting the Piano MIDI event and opening it in the score editor. You'll notice that this is a single line melody of a song called Michael Finnegan. We're going to start by putting in a title, composer, page number, and any other page text that we think is necessary. We need to make sure that the Show Symbols icon is turned on to give us the tabs on the left-hand side of the screen. We can now go to the Project tab, which gives access to a range of symbols that can be created on the project layer of the score. Let's choose the page text and click this in the middle of the top of the screen. We can now give our piece of music a title. Let's type in Michael Finnegan, and we can select whereabouts on the page we'd like it. We want it shown on all pages or just on the first page, and we can decide is it going to be at the top, the bottom, the left, the center, and so forth. And now we can change the font size and we can change the font. Finally, we can set things up like bold, then click OK. If we want to move this, choose the object selection tool, click on it, and you can drag it around the screen. If you want to edit it again, double click on it and it'll open for further editing. For example, changing the font size. If we now want to add a composer, we can select the page text again, double click on the right hand side, and this time we'll put traditional. Let's make this a little bit smaller in terms of the font size, and we'll put it on the right hand side of the screen. Again, we'll just want this on the first page. Let's set a font size of 10 and click OK. Finally, we may want to include a page number in the top left hand corner. Here we can use a really smart feature of Cubase, which allows us to insert a specific code, which should be page, and then put in a percentage sign and P, and Cubase will automatically now put in the correct page number. You can see here page 1. If you want to insert something at the bottom of the page, you can scroll down, click with the pencil tool, and perhaps type in something like typeset by me, and set this up to be at the bottom, in the center, and we'll make the font quite small, perhaps 10, and click OK. Once you've finished all of your page text for titles and page numbers and so forth, we can start to think about the lyrics. Let's now go back to the symbols and choose the Other tab, and we're going to click on the Lyrics button. Now let's click underneath the first note of our piece of music, and we can begin to type in the words of the song. It's important you don't press return or OK here, but just use the tab key, because this will move you to the next note. The lyric cursor is now on the next note. I can now type in the next line of the song. Was, tab again, and tab, old, tab, man, tab, called, tab, my, put a hyphen, tab, and then cool, tab, and then fin, hyphen, near, hyphen, gin, and so forth. There's the first line of my lyrics. I could continue through the song and put the rest of the lyrics in the same way. If I want to make changes, I can simply select the first lyric, hold down Shift on my computer keyboard, and click, and then all the rest of the lyrics will be selected. This allows me to move them up or down on the page. If I wanted to insert the lyrics for the second verse of the song, I could simply put these underneath the first verse. So inserting page text, titles, page numbers, and lyrics within a piece of notation created in Cubase is really quite straightforward.